every touch point on our expectations here with having a pest control. I'm Dennis Drummond. I'm the property manager of Crystal Outside Storage here in Crystal Lake, Illinois. We're a facility that store RV campers and boats for the community. You know, when I looked into Rose and pest control, and you take the history of Rose, one of the first things I was amazed at, I didn't even know they had exterminating, over 100 years ago. Whoever heard of that or thought about that? But how long and the legacy of the company. But I say trust and confidence in the brand that you built, like I said, is paramount. When I've talked to the sales reps that come on in here, or the technicians that come on in here, especially the technicians, it really impacted me about how safety was important to them as well. As they went through the buildings, or I showed them the buildings, or I made sure that we toured and seen the areas, that were discussed. And I seen how attentive that they were, how they came on back after the treatment. Some of them didn't realize that I can watch them walk around on our cameras. And so actually see them doing all the work and everything, you're like, yeah, that's the company I want to deal with. They came on back, they gave me a verbal report, and then in my computer, all of a sudden I get a written report and follow up like that. So everything that they met, so the technology that you have, the legacy of the company you have, the size of the company that you have, the people coming out and what's instilled with them, like I said, safety is also so important. And then the follow-up. I get follow-up. If I had a customer come on in here and say they had a situation, so let me share with you the report I have and what we're trying to do here. If I have a prospect coming in wanting to store with us, I can turn on the computer and I can say, hey, these are the reports that we get from actually, the company that we have doing our exterminating. With your service and your comeback and your follow-ups ever since the first day. When our property was evaluated, when came on back and told us all the things that we would need, and you met with the owner and myself and told us what we would need to do and about your facility and what you offered and how it would be followed up and the pricing that you had when you came back. When you can recognize that, the way the salesperson carried themselves, their knowledge that they had, they're like, yeah, you got spiders from up here, you got these bugs from over here, you have rodents, and when we seen all that, they understood our expectations, our concerns, our customers' investments in their campers and motorhomes and everything, cost them a lot of money. And the thing they don't want is to open up the door and see mice running around. Okay, and they don't want to see where it's loaded with ants in the facility like that. So we felt that Rose met that demands and that they understood our business. And so that's why they got awarded the business. Is because I can go to sleep at night. I don't have to worry about it because you got it. You're the one doing it. Mm-hmm. So if I have to worry and say, oh, there's going to be mice, or people are going to be complaining, there's mice jumping all around in their campers, what are you doing here? We don't have to worry about that. And then it being part of my value proposition, that's why I'm working in the business. That's what I would do. So don't put me on YouTube.